The year was 2000. Indian cricket was going through its darkest phase. Match-fixing scandals, bans on senior players, a new captain, a young, inexperienced team, and one question echoed across the country. Can Team India rise again? At the same time, an ICC tournament had reached its knockout stage. One do-or-die match, and standing in front of India was the most ruthless, most dominant, most feared team in world cricket, Australia. And on that day, against that mighty Australia, an 18-year-old boy walked out to bat. What he did next was etched into history, not just with the bat, but with his fielding. With his fearless attitude, he turned the match in India's favor almost single-handedly. That day, an entire nation saw the glimpse of a future legend. His name, Yuvraj Singh, and this is the story of his first roar. So let's begin. In 2000, Indian cricket was fighting for survival. The match-fixing controversy had shaken the foundation of the team. Players like Mohammad Azharuddin and Ajay Jadeja were banned. Fans were losing faith. Trust was breaking. And in that chaos, the responsibility of rebuilding Indian cricket was handed to one man, Sourav Ganguly. A new leader, a new mindset. Young blood entered the team. Zaheer Khan, Yuvraj Singh. With this young, untested squad, India walked into the knockout match of the ICC Champions Trophy. And the opposition? Steve Waugh's Australia, a team that was beaten only in dreams. Australia won the toss, and Steve Waugh chose to bowl first. Glenn McGrath, Brett Lee, Jason Gillespie, Shane Lee, a bowling attack that terrified the best in the world. Walking out to face them, Sachin Tendulkar, Sourav Ganguly. Back then, it was said the team surrendered to Australia even before the match began, but not on this day. India chose counterattack. In just the second over, Brett Lee bowled short and Ganguly cut him fiercely through point. A statement shot, a clear message. This Indian team will not play scared. But the real challenge was Glenn McGrath. The pitch had movement, swing in the air. The ball was moving like a snake. And in those dangerous conditions, the responsibility to take on McGrath fell on one man, Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin used his feet, opened the face of the bat. The ball took the outside edge and flew over third man for a six. The stadium erupted, and in McGrath's very next over, Sachin stepped out again, straight down the ground, over long off. Another massive six. Listen to that moment again. With Ravi Shastri's commentary, it still sends shivers down the spine.
Down the tack and hammered down the ground. That's a tremendous blow for six. Not an easy shot to play, but Tendulkar has executed that shot perfectly.
Then, the very next ball, Sachin charged forward, drove through mid-off, a pristine boundary. McGrath was stunned. The same Australian team that never missed chances now started fumbling in the field, balls slipping through fingers. This was pressure, and Indian cricket had finally begun to fight back. McGrath was completely rattled now, so shaken that on the final ball of the over, he started abusing Sachin. Sachin looked straight at him and calmly said, "I'll see you in the next over." And the next over arrived. McGrath ran in, released the ball. Sachin pulled with absolute authority. The ball flew, cleared the stadium, and disappeared outside the ground. The very next over, Sachin leaned forward again, a majestic cover drive. The ball raced away for four. The arrogance of Glenn McGrath was completely shattered, but cricket is cruel. In the following over, Sachin edged Brett Lee and was caught at slip. He walked back after scoring 38 runs off 37 balls. Soon after, Sourav Ganguly was dismissed for 24, caught off Jason Gillespie. Then, Rahul Dravid departed for just 9. Once again, it felt like India might surrender. And then, international cricket welcomed an 18-year-old boy, Yuvraj Singh. First ball pressure, but no fear. He announced himself with a crisp, straight drive for 4. A clear message: I'm not here to survive. Next came a powerful pull shot, another boundary. India crossed 100. At the other end, Vinod Kambli was batting well. Yuvraj flicked Gillespie beautifully for his 3rd boundary. Watching him bat, you would never believe he was just 18. In a short span, he showcased everything: straight drive, pull shot, flick, pure confidence. Kambli was dismissed for 29. India stood at 130 with 4 wickets down, still fragile, but Yuvraj was growing stronger with every ball. He cut fiercely for 4, then lofted one over long on for another boundary, another elegant flick, and then a glorious straight drive. 50, his maiden international half-century. 47 balls, against McGrath, against Brett Lee, against Gillespie, an 18-year-old answering the fiercest bowling attack in the world. Yuvraj came in the 19th over and batted all the way till the 47th. 84 runs off 80 balls. The aggression, the courage, the intent. He was finally dismissed by Shane Lee on 84. The century slipped away, but what he had done was unforgettable. Against that terrifying Australia, he had stared them in the eyes and attacked. On the very last ball, Venkesh Prasad smashed a 6. India finished on 265. Australia needed 266 to win. Against that powerful batting lineup, it didn't look like a huge target. As expected, Australia started aggressively. Adam Gilchrist went after the bowling. The score raced to 43 without loss. Then came the breakthrough. Ajit Agarkar dismissed Mark Waugh. Soon after, a young Zahir Khan removed the dangerous Gilchrist, but Ricky Ponting and Ian Harvey counterattacked. It felt like they would take Australia home. And then, magic happened in the field. Michael Bevan, the world's most dangerous finisher, tried to steal a quick single. Yuvraj charged in, picked up the ball with cheetah-like speed, and fired a bullet throw. Direct hit, run out. In one moment, the match tilted completely towards India. Yuvraj Singh had not just batted, he had fielded like a warrior. And on that day, Indian cricket didn't just win a match, it found a new hero. Australia's last remaining hope now rested on one man, their captain, Steve Waugh. If anyone could rescue them, it was him. But destiny had already chosen a different ending. A young Zahir Khan ran in. Clean action, perfect length, and then the ball crashed into the stumps. Steve Waugh bowled. That moment sealed it. Australia collapsed soon after. All out for 245. India had done the unthinkable. They won the match by 20 runs. This wasn't just a victory. This was a warning, a message to the cricketing world that a young Indian team had arrived and the future was going to be fearless. For his fearless batting, for his match-turning fielding, for changing the course of the game single-handedly, Yuvraj Singh was awarded Man of the Match. That day was his beginning, the first roar of a lion, the same lion who would later go on to win 2 World Cups for India. So friends, this was the story of Yuvraj Singh's first roar. How many marks out of 10 would you give this iconic performance? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed the story, like the video and subscribe to the channel, because the next story is going to be even more special.